I didn't realize this until it was too late, but my microphone's clicking a lot, so sorry in advance if that's annoying. Man, I don't even know how to begin videos anymore. This shit's ridiculous. This is a couple days after the most recent update where they fucked over all the add-ons. And don't ask me why I'm here. It's a long fucking story. You'll probably see it in one of my future videos if you watch some. I don't know. I don't know if anybody cares. I know I sure don't. But anyways, without further ado, this trinket right here is a trinket that you get from the quest in Maradon, where you have to go talk to the centaur, and then you have to go kill all the cons, and then you have to put their gems in the little amulet. So you get this trinket right here. You could get it at like, I mean, I tank Maradon at like level 48 or so on Self-Found Warriors, so you could probably get it around there. 2% chance when struck in combat to increase all stats by 25 for 1 minute. It's a really fucking good trinket. Like, this is probably the best trinket that you could get your hands on as early as a level as this. And, you know, you put this on, whenever you get it, you're probably going to use it all the way to level 60 up until you get, like, actual trinkets like blackhands and Hodge and diamond flask and all that. So, you know, until then, you're going to be... Please don't DC me. Please don't DC me, you bitch. Alright. Alright, so until then, you're probably going to be using this thing. So, the thing is, though, I'm taking way too long to explain all this. I'm sorry. So, the thing is, though, is this thing's green, and a lot of people, they kind of just vendor it because it's green. They're just like, yeah, whatever, like, it's fucking green, it's dog shit or whatever. But I've seen people use this in Nax. This is in softcore. I don't know how any of this shit works in hardcore, and I probably would, but you know, people weren't exactly lined up to tell me half this shit. So, I've seen people using this trinket in softcore, tanking patchwork. You probably wouldn't want to use it in hardcore, but you know, it's a thing. It's a thing that exists, I guess. Anyways, so the thing that I'm fucking actually bothering to record this and show you is this shit's gonna take forever, of course. Alright, so here's my stats. Is it just not gonna proc? Is that what we're doing this morning? Two, four. Wait. Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There it fucking is. That's not 2%. There's no way. Anyways, alright, so the trinket's proc. My stats went up, right? You could take it off. The proc remains. And then you could also... So I take this off, 30% chance to crit. I put it on. I have the 32% chance to crit. It's not a visual bug. You actually gain the stats. You keep the proc for a whole minute. So basically, in any situation where you find yourself anticipating that you're going to get hit a lot, you could force a proc on the trinket. Not force, but, you know, chances are this trinket's going to proc. The proc lasts for a whole minute, and you could swap it out with this. Which, you know, at first was pretty inconvenient for me, I will admit. But then I kind of got it down, and it's actually really nice just having the benefit of both trinkets. Now, you know, the problem is, though, you got to fucking put that shit back on when the effect expires and reproc it all over again. So it might not reproc every time, but, you know, it's a thing you could do. You know, like, I'm not going to advertise it as, like, the most convenient fucking shit in the world, but, you know, you can do it. if you want to, and not to mention everything scales exponentially as well, so multiplicative of itself. So if you could get this proc and stack it with a bunch of other effects all at the same time, now you're thinking. Don't look at this. I'm sure there's a much better and easier way. I could have told you all that crap, but that's the best I could do for now. Sorry.
How long is it?
Hello. Just last permanently until somebody caps the towers from you.
Oh, okay. So that would be really good for next.
Yep. If it worked. It only works in softcore, apparently.
But
yeah, our couple, baby. Haha, hide your daughters. Yo, I stay drinking on an empty stomach till I sink and plummet. Thinking of it, let's get blunted till we stinking of it. I think I done it cause I'm one hit over the edge. I dove from the ledge and can't stand up both of my legs. Stumbling over the keg and it's just the first inning. Girls grinning and all I can see is the world spinning. I can't move, I pop mad boom, trying to find the bathroom cause it feels like I'm gonna gag soon. I'm torn from the bottles, praying to the porcelain goddess to try to ease the pain and the scorch from the vodkas. Walked into the topless cause I gotta get brain soon. For the right price, Chris, there is sex in the champagne room. I came soon, psych, I had whiskey dick. I had to pay extra like a pay-per-view titty flick. That's my lucky charm, so bitch lick me dick and suck the shit out like a fucking pixie stick. This shit, pimp shit, is kinda explicit. We twisted, drinking and puffing the lip split. We party with bitches, erasing your lipstick. This is the odd couple up in your district. This shit, pimp shit, is kinda explicit. We twisted, drinking and puffing the lip split. We party with bitches, erasing your lipstick. This is the odd couple up in your district. I'm master disclosure, cause I never spit sober. After coronas, I'm trying to see a flash's exposure. With a chick that's a master in yoga, bending over backwards and stick a slit with more prick than if she stroked the cactus. You see that stripper sipping overflowing glasses? I'm trying to feed her liquor till she throws up on my mattress. I'm logical, but not in the sense that I can't be seen chewing panty strings, hopping the fence. My crib reeks of cigarettes, plotting incense. I'm somewhat of a loner, but the bottle's my friend. And I got a collection stored on the shelf, so when I talk to the walls of my spot, I'm not just talking to self. I'm awkward as hell, drunk and stumbling.
Quick
My
walk
stomach's
through
rumbling.
strat.
You think I'll stop drinking? Dumb assumption. Cause this nigga got game when I chuck a pumpkin in flames to take your head off like Ichabod Crane. This shit, pimp shit, is kinda explicit. We twisted, drinking and puffing a lip split. We party with bitches, erasing your lipstick. This is the odd couple up in your district. This shit, pimp shit, is kinda explicit. We twisted, drinking and puffing a lip split. We party with bitches, erasing your lipstick. This is the odd couple up in your district. Now when the odd couple rustles up a rumble of clubs, there's gonna be trouble for smucks, snatching bundles of bucks. Plus the first wonderful sluts that come up to us. Jump on a bus, we'll skid away and fill your lungs up with dust. This bitch is tongue in my nuts while I take slump in the butt. Puffing the blunt while I'm juggling the jugs in the stunt. Sit up in the front, I'm drunk, cause I hit the bottle. The application for a groupie? One question, do you spit a swallow? I'm dressing like you're in a brothel, trying to earn your rent now. Bend down and pull my poison pen out. Cause when the wolf destroys the hen house, the feathers will fly. 75 miles, whether I'm drunk or whether I'm high. The studio's got a
now let's see if this lockout's lucky for orbs as well as greens.
Coming in your baby mama's ass crack. A class
Silence.
act, the clash with the whack, cash and stacks, body bag, bars, casket,
3 seconds.
collapse when they feel their spinal column
And then
snap.
back.
Snatch your soul through the hole in the back.
Yeah, so it
Snap
seems like
back,
they tend
blacking
to
out,
charge
spazzing,
and
imagine
then
when I'm angry,
wait a
rapping
second
leaves,
and then
stage,
stun.
dragging with rabies. I carjack a Mercedes and drive it back to the 80s when that was a baby to find out why I'm acting so crazy. Actually, the most accurate way you'd have to portray me is
Okay.
out selling Fuji's to score and score a flick for Scorsese.
Nice gambling. Let's get you back up to 4. Lootable back here 1 second. Okay.
Yeah. The fucking
We're
thing was
good.
being as inconvenient as it possibly could have been.
Yeah. Yeah, one of the greens I got benders for 4 gold. That's insane. Nope, they just double charged me, okay.
Alright, I'm gonna open the door before Timmy spawns. Feel like that'd be a little
Okay.
quicker in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, we gotta get Timmy the Cruel. What makes him so cruel? He seems like a chill guy.
Oh, he'll fucking slap the mess out
Oh,
of you.
he slaps. No, he can... Doesn't he thrash?
I don't know.
Yeah, if the add-ons were working, I'd be able to see. I'll stun at 50. That was a... What the fuck? That wasn't even a stun. The Hodge just didn't Hodge it. It Hodged for a second.
I wonder if Thea needs those. I'm gonna take those on the off chance.
Oh shit. Skying has that cool fucking... I think that's Tribute Sword, right? Yeah, he's got... Or Tribute thing.
The
Tribute
Tribute
X. Yeah, it looks sick.
Nice.
Yeah, I think Trance is like... Fucking... Oh, that's a stun coming. Fucking like... Under 1% drop? I could be wrong, though. I would be able to check, but you know, Atlas loot is broken.
Oops, I might get the pat with this one. I didn't see that till last second.
Okay.
It's cool, though.
Yep. I got it. Once you get aggro, I'll just hit a Holy Wrath. Holy Wrath thing. There we go. Alright, I'm just gonna mana a little bit, so not... There are some lootables. I'm just gonna quickly do that. Oh, Wicker event up. There we go. Yeah, so this time, if I see our mage about to die, I'm going to bop them. I think that's the smart move.
Oh yeah, 1000%.
Yeah, the way, like, the other guy
fault,
died,
though.
yeah, that was...
He
He
could've
should
done
have
literally
petried, he
anything.
should have been frost, he could have lipped. Yeah, it was just a really unfortunate, like, cause of events, like a... I gotta quickly rebuff everyone before we... Got a little bit of
I got a bunch of
mana.
shit rolling, so I'm gonna keep pulling. Sorry.
Yeah, you're good. Oh, I just missed that fucking stun. Holy shit. That could have been bad. Got sent to fucking Narnia. Alright. Oh, on me. Battle mages are scary. Ooh, inventory sword. Okay. I'm not there. I'm not there. Come back upstairs.
You can come in.
Okay. Yeah. Not letting them hodge like that. That's not allowed. Big damage.
Ah, fucking take big, fat, stinky shits. Well, if you somehow made it this far, I'm sure you have a lot of questions. I'm probably not going to be able to answer all of them, but one of them is probably going to be the spec. So I played around with a bunch of specs. Here's my normal dual wield spec. This is your dual wield bullshit. This is for dungeon tanking, and a lot of this is preference. Trying to explain this shit so hard because it all goes down to preference. There's always some meta rat that tells you you're doing something wrong. So just do what you want to do. Ask yourself, what are you going to spend most of your time doing in this game, and spec around that. But you also want to have an off spec so you can be a viable raider if that's your goal. Blah 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 blah. I personally, I'm not the biggest fan of raiding, but all the good loot's in there. So if you want to optimize your gameplay truly, you got to raid to some point, some degree, or whatever. So here's your spec. See, five points go in cruelty every single fucking time. Every spec, doesn't matter what you do, hands down, no argument. If somebody tells you to not do this, they're lying to you. They're telling you to do wrong, and they don't know how to play warrior. I'm not going to debate this any further. I literally just said it's all preference. This is not all preference, unless you prefer losing. This is preference. Total preference. This is my fucking thing. I like booming voice. Reapplying battle shout's super annoying. It's a weaker battle shout, but whatever. This is also super good. I never liked using this in softcore, and everybody made fun of me for it. Turns out I was right. Told you so. I'll put it in the jar. You always want this. I used to play around with improved cleave, but this is actually stronger. You want a battle shout, which will improve everything and not just your cleave. And then also the bonus damage when it comes to talent point spent, it's pretty negligible. But, you know, fucking be my guest, whatever. Fucking do it. I'm not your mom. This is good. People, all the meta sweats put 2 points into this. I like 1 point. It feels good because I'm still hitting it execute every single global cooldown. Death Wish, blah, blah, blah. Flurry. So this one's what I've been playing around with, actually. So what I normally do is I put 5/5 here, and I put 5/5 here, and then I put 2 out of 2 here. But now I got a boatload of crit. So the thing about overpower is this crit right here, the extra 50%, it scales with the crit on top of the crit that you already have. So 50% plus 23%, that's a 73.40% chance to crit. Now it's a 75.40% chance to crit. And, you know, the more crit you get, the less points in this you need, because it scales on top of that. So basically, you don't want this to be above 100. Man, I gotta stop smoking. Anyways, so I dropped 2 points in this. I dropped 1 point in this, so I could take 1 point in Flurry. And if you look at Flurry, you can put 5 points in this, but the first point gives you double point value. I'm really not sure if this is a DPS increase. It feels nice. Like, I'm hitting shit a lot faster. My hits are doing a little less damage. I'm not sure which one translates to more damage or whatever. I'm kind of tempted to drop it, actually, but I mean, whatever. Like, screw it at this point. But anyways, that's what you do. The spec relies on hitting a series of extra attacks with your sword for sword spec, and that's about it. You can sunder with this. You know, sunder's not your priority. You want to bust whirlwinds and cleaves with sweeping strikes. Preferably execute. Execute is the fattest thing to hit with sweeping strikes, but it's kind of hard to actually do. Pummel will eat one of your sweeping strike charges, but, you know, in actual practice, you're probably going to want to interrupt the thing. You know, you're just like, fuck it, like, this thing needs to be interrupted. I'll just eat the pummel charge on the sweeping strikes or whatever. And, yeah, Sunder's a rage dump. So, like, you're going to have, like, a boatload of rage. You'll even see it, like, in the video. Like, I just have, like, a bunch of rage that I'm not using. It's because I'm not hitting Sunder armor, and it's because I'm lazy. So, you know, like my dad always used to tell me, do as I say, not as I do. And, yeah, enjoy this. Oh, and one last thing, while I still have you here, because all the fucking meta sweats are going to be like, hey, you fucking speedrunning live strat in phase 6, wah. All these optimizations are optimizations that you can do in phase 1, because the only hard requirement is a Hand of Justice and the goddamn Bone Reaver. You could also use a bunch of other swords.